everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful day. So today I am very excitedly introducing you to a new pattern. So this is my Frankie Panties sewing pattern. So this was my starting point for this pattern. This was a design that I came up with like at the start of November last year. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it, promising it was coming soon. And then my imagination and my ideas kind of got away from me a little bit, and I kind of just ran with it. And so I ended up with this pattern, which has, with the instructions, you can make over 40 different kind of variations of mix and match details, including sort of like the narrow stretch lace at the front, dip backs, like with the strap across, a full lace back, like a dip with the lace back, a dip with fold over elastic edges and narrow stretch lace edges. Like it kind of just snowballed, and then on top of that I decided on top of the 8 styles to include 2 lace overlays, which then can fit over any style. So with all the combinations and the ways that you can use the overlays with like partial, just the top bit with the crotch piece as well, and then cutting back the fabric behind, there's just so many different ways that you can sew these and really put your own stamp on them. Okay, so this is the same pattern. The front pattern piece is the same. All that's different is we've added a lace overlay and it has a completely different back, but it is still the Frankie pattern. It looks completely different to the one that was just on the mannequin. So this one has the lace overlay at the front. It's one of 2 lace overlays. It's got the fold over elastic at the front and then sort of a full lace dip back with the strap detail across the back. So this sits kind of just lower but not too low, if you know what I mean. It still slightly just sits above, you know, anything we'd want to cover, although with a sheer lace back you're gonna see it anyway. I think these might actually be my favourite pair of Frankies that I made, maybe these and sort of the original shape and style that I came up with, and I just love them because they're so different. But one's sort of like your everyday undies, whereas these are sort of a bit more sexy, especially with the dip back, and the lace overlays just add a touch of glamour. So this is the sort of straight lace. This is the second overlay, or it might be number 1 and the other one might have been number 2. I can't remember which way around they are. But instead of having a dip lace back, what we've got is a full lace back. So this just kind of shows how sort of mix and match this pattern is. You can combine everything. It's basically like build your own pants from the details that you like. So this is the full lace back and I really love these as well. So even though this is a real sort of mix and match, make up your own kind of style panties that you want, you will not feel lost. There is full instructions from start to finish, no jumping around for each of the 8 different styles. And then there's 2 lace overlays which have full instruction, which you do first, and then you kind of choose your style and then you kind of jump to that instructions. But that is literally it. You will not feel lost at all. There is a contents page also as well, so you don't have to print all 86 pages of this instruction booklet. There is 12-page printable pattern, which is printable on A4 and US letter size paper, but if you are only making certain styles, so the front and the crotch pattern piece is the same for all styles, and then there is kind of a bit at the front about printing the pattern. There's a bit of information and it tells you which pages of the pattern to print if you want certain styles, so you don't even have to print out all the 12 pages of the pattern either. If you are just making, say, sort of the front as it is without the lace detail and the dip back, you will find exactly what pages to print in the print instructions. So don't panic, there is not, although this is a monster pattern, it has been made super simple and really easy to print. You won't be printing, your poor printer won't be printing instructions for days. So one thing I found really fun with this pattern is because they're all kind of they're all the same kind of silhouette and slightly similar but mix and matchy. It's a great way, if you use similar fabrics and laces, to create a collection of your own, all with one pattern, with just a different back pattern piece and different ways of adding different things on, and you can kind of create your own little collection, all mix and matchy, which is just so cute. You can sort of go from like day to night with this pattern. You've got your basic everyday panties with your narrow stretch lace leg openings and just fabric front and back, or the fold over elastic leg openings, either or. And then you can go sort of like to something more sexy, so like with the dip back or your full lace back. It's a really good beginner pattern because everything is just laid out. It's a really good way to get creative and do loads of sort of ideas, but still having the support of some instructions and direction. And yeah, everything's just really laid out. I get asked a lot whether patterns are suitable for beginners and maybe not complete beginner sewers, because we are working with elastic and stretch, which can be tricky. But if you are sort of beginner lingerie, definitely just go for it, because even sort of applying fold over elastic and different types of elastic is all like step by step explained in this pattern. You are not left there's no sort of like, oh, apply the fold over elastic, because that's not very helpful, is it? It's like full instruction how long to cut your elastic, how to do it, how to apply it, each step by step with photos, so you will not be lost. So these are just another basic everyday version of this pattern. So this is just you fold over elastic waist and leg openings with fabric front and back. Just to make it a bit more interesting, I've added the stretch mesh back, but you can just do that fabric front and back. And yeah, this is just your basic everyday panties. So they're a bikini fit with a mid-rise, so just super comfy, nothing awkward at all. They're not hard work to wear. So don't forget to tag me in your makes on Instagram, because I just love to see what you guys get making. I have got planned loads of sort of little tutorials to help you out with this pattern, all the different ways of applying all the different things. There's going to be loads of videos coming up very soon, and yeah, that should help you and get you inspired. So I hope you enjoy this pattern as much as I've enjoyed making it. You can just let your creativity run wild with this one, so enjoy, and thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Bye.